Good morning, everyone.
Morning, y'all.
We'll get started in just a minute here. Looks like everybody's hopping on. And if you can use the chat function, just let us know. Just please confirm that you can hear Jacob. I'll let him talk a bit from where he is so we can just test out the audio before we get started.
Howdy, y'all. Yes, Sarah was saying, just a brief moment here. I'm check out our audio to make sure everyone can hear me. I can adjust myself closer to the screen. I can speak a little louder. It seems as of right now, a pretty good view. Seems like I'm going to be in screen for most all postures, poses. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so
looks good.
If you can hear me here, that's pretty great. Let us know, and we'll get started in just a second.
Could be louder, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Do that. A little closer.
Yeah, I can tilt it down so we can be closer.
I think you can tilt it back just a little bit more.
Okay.
Get my height in there.
Yeah.
We'll make that work. How's the sound there? Better?
We'll wait for comments. Better.
Awesome.
All right. Awesome.
Perfect. Well, as everyone is settling in today, y'all can feel free to grab yourself some props if those are things you have available to you. A blanket could be a nice option. A bolster is a great option as well. If you don't have a bolster though, a folded blanket could be great. We will begin in a little seated posture, so that could be nice to sit upon. We will do some hands and knees flow today, so it might be nice to have to lay down on your mat. If you have blocks available, they could be helpful today. We are going to get into a little bit of Ardha Hanuman and some straightening that leg. Blocks as supports could be real nice, again, if you have them available. If you don't, a great option are just a few books. A couple of books that are similar height on either side can give you that block-like lift. Perfect. Well then.
Okay, looks like we have most people joined in. I think it's okay to go ahead and get started.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, thanks, y'all. Welcome. My name is Jacob. For those of you who have not practiced with me, howdy. Thanks for checking things out. Thanks for saying hey. Today we're going to practice a Hatha flow. That means we're going to combine a bit of your traditional Hatha elements, holding postures a little bit, finding what I like to call comfort in uncomfortable spaces, in the unknown. But we're also going to sprinkle in a little vinyasa. That means we're going to raise the cardio, we're going to breathe a little heavy, we're going to maybe work up our internal heat. That is a good segue into our astrology, into the sky for the times. If you followed along, if you practice with me regularly, you might know that I like to sprinkle in a little bit of astrology, a little bit of what's going on in the sky before we begin, so we all kind of have a similar intention, a similar state of mind. Last week we were working with Pisces energy. That was a watery energy, a very emotional energy. The moon is still in Pisces. It'll be there for another day before it moves into Aries. The sun has moved into Aries though. That is a fire sign, meaning we're going to experience a lot of difference from the water to the fire. Aries does have the word air in it, which can be deceptive, but it is a fire sign. So we are going to bring in a little bit of that heat, a little bit of that lower belly, a little bit of that Manipura chakra. If you like to think though, if you put something over the fire, oftentimes it'll cook. Well, what's over our fire here is our heart. We don't want to cook our heart. That's obviously not the right thing to do. We want to provide it a nice warming experience. You can think of a good analogy. I've got one here for something that's over a fire but doesn't cook a heart or doesn't cook the product. That's a hot air balloon. So let's think of our heart today as a hot air balloon. We're going to do a lot of opening, a lot of allowances for space so that that heat can rise up. We'll work a little bit of the belly as well, a little bit of core, and we'll bring that heat up so it can fill the heart. It can let it open and expand and float on that Aries air like that beautiful, fiery, hot air balloon. Perfect. So we're going to work with a little heart opening today. We'll also get into opening the back of the heart because you can't open the front without some good space to have behind it. We'll also build a little bit of fire, maybe some breathing exercises as well as some core work, again, to keep those flames strong but not burning out of control. Awesome. Whenever you're ready, you may find yourself a nice comfortable seat for meditation. As I always like to mention, if sitting cross-legged is something that doesn't feel great on either your knees, your hips, or the IT bands that connect those two, a great option here is to take your bolster or blanket maybe between the legs, sitting with something supporting your sit bones here. Again, this is pretty low, but you could raise it up at any height to give you a much nicer, subtle feeling on those IT bands. When you have found yourself a comfy seat though, we'll drop into a little meditation, a moment here to take a few breaths, to arrive in this space and place, and to just let yourself be in this body. Good. Let's begin to make the breath the forefront of your entire focus. Deepening the inhalations in, extending, lengthening the exhalations out. And just like this, continue to breathe, to arrive, to find your space in this place, to settle. Beautiful. If it's within your practice, a great time now to engage in Ujjayi breathing. That's a slight constriction of the vocal cords right here around the throat muscles. It's going to create a noise, but more importantly to me, it creates a texture. It's a feeling or a sensation of that breath, which just takes you a little deeper. Another layer of the onion that is you, another sensation, another reminder of how complex your breathing is. As we breathe a few more rounds here, remembering, acknowledging that in any space and place, any posture, any asana we find ourselves in today, if you're breathing, if you're present, you're focusing on your breath, you're practicing yoga already, you're here, you've done it. There's no direction from there. There's no final goal. You've already accomplished what you came to do. Beautiful. Next exhalation. Let's release all the way. Beautiful. Next inhale, we'll take in breath fully. We're going to prepare for a little pranayama technique. That's a breathing exercise. At the base of your next exhale, releasing full air, we're going to break our inhale into 3 distinct portions. The first third is going to come to our lowest belly here, where my right hand is. This second portion is going to come to the mid-upper belly, the high abdomen. Your final third coming to this upper chest cavity. Again, puffing that heart up. Feel those first openings of the heart today. When you're fully taking air in, exhale one long draw to completely release that whole breath. When your inhale comes back in, we're going to split it into 3 parts once more. A few rounds like this. 1/3 low belly, 1/3 mid belly, final third to the upper chest. Good. 1 exhale to release fully. And continue 2 more rounds. 1/3 low, 1/3 medium. Final third, see if it puffs the chest up a little to find that extra breath, that extra open heart. And exhale all the way, release everything. One final time, I'm not going to walk you through this one. Your own pace, find your own breath, your own breathing thirds. No rush, fill your lungs to their capacity. After you fill them fully and you exhale, we'll return to a natural breath and we'll unite together. So no rush, finish this round, feel comfortable. And when you're fully exhaled, we'll return to a natural inhalation. Beautiful. Inhale here. And with your next exhale, let the hands fall off the knees to the sides. With an inhale, let's shrug through our shoulders and just begin to engage some movement, some vinyasa. Exhale to release those shoulders. We're going to do that 2 more times, getting more intense, more tight. Find some tension and exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Even more dramatic this time. Pull something in, find some tension you didn't know you had, and release. Good. Next inhalation, shoulders relaxed, arms wide. Take them high all the way to the sky. When hands meet above the head, let's exhale through heart center. Beautiful. All the way to the lap. We'll do this 3 times. Inhale, take arms wide and high. Again, the basics of vinyasa here. Exhale through, just moving with the breath, letting the breath move you all the way down. 1 more time. Inhale, wide and high. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause at heart center this time. Good. With your next inhale, reach towards me with both hands, palms together. With an exhale, like you're opening 2 doors in front of your heart, pull those glass doors open, expose that heart. Inhale, reach up, grab something from that bright sun, some nice fire energy, and exhale, pull it down into that heart. We're gonna do this 3 times as well. Inhale, reach to me. Exhale, pull open those doors, blocking that heart, keeping you safe, you might think, but really inhale high. An open heart is where we're really safe, where we're really accepting of all that's happening. Exhale into that open heart, and 1 more time. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach high. Good, and exhale all the way through heart center. Let the hands come back to the lap. You can uncross the legs if you like, recrossing them the opposing way. This might be nice as we're about halfway through our little sit here. When you have recrossed, you can bring hands back to the knees. And we're gonna do 1 more mini pranayama technique before moving on. We're gonna move right now into a Kapalabhati, a skull shining breath. It's a quick breath, a heat-inducing breath, a fire-pumping breath. I will display this in a moment, but before we do, it's commonly stated, commonly associated, that if you're experiencing any sort of menstruation or in any form of pregnancy, this is not the best breath to do. It's contraindicated. I'd also love to acknowledge that I am neither an expert in either of those sciences, either of those fields of work. So please, as I always suggest, take what I say as suggestion, but know that traditionally, those are both contraindications for this breath. If you're experiencing anything like that, or even just some tension in your belly, something you ate last night, feel free to slip right back into a 3-part breath as we move through this Kapalabhati. For those of us who are going to work the skull shining breath though, finding a nice relaxed seat. With your next inhale, you're going to take breath in about 2/3 of the way, filling those lower 2 first thirds. And exhale, you're going to pump that belly to release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. You can hold the breath out if you'd like for a brief moment. And when ready, take an inhale back in. Beautiful. And exhale to release. This can be difficult if you're congested as well. If you're experiencing that, again, a 3-part breath is beautiful. You may also slow down the pumps. No need to maintain my pace or anyone else's. 2 more times. Let's inhale 1/3, 2/3. Hold here and exhale to pump. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale completely. Hold the exhale out for just a moment. Whenever you're ready, invite that breath back in. And we'll take a few natural rounds. Good. And inhale here. Preparing for our final skull shining breath. Exhale to release fully. Inhale those lower 2/3 and exhale to pump. 2, 1. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, release everything. Hold out. This is our last time holding, so push it a little if you want. Find that boundary, a little uncomfort, but be comfortable with it. When ready, take the breath back in. And exhale, return to a normal, natural, neutral breathing pattern. Beautiful. Let the hands fall to the sides if they found their way on the knees. We'll inhale, arms wide and high one final time. And exhale, we'll pause at heart center here. Inhale, take breath in, and with your next 3 exhales, part the palms, and let's blow right into that skin. Feeling the warmth of your breath, the heat you've just created. A great time to set an intention, or at the very least, just acknowledge there's parts of you you cannot see that are absolutely important to your everyday existence. Beautiful. Letting hands come together at the heart. Let's acknowledge all those other parts of ourself that we cannot see. And to close our little seated meditation, we'll end with 3 ohms. Beginning with the first, let's inhale here. Last one, belt it, let everyone hear you. Beautiful. Let those hands fall to the left. You can uncross the legs if they're still crossed here. We'll find our way to hands and knees where we'll begin our asana practice. A tabletop posture will be the first of this practice, the first space and place we go. Hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. We'll find a nice flat back, what we call tabletop. Good. When you're here, when you're grounded, when you found 90-degree angles in your wrists and your knees, let's begin with a little cat-cow flow to open our spine. Inhaling, we're going to drop our navel low. Every exhale, the opposing direction, a rounding of the spine. Good. You might say with an inhale, you make a U shape with the spine. With an exhale, maybe the shape of an N. You might also say that when you inhale, you drop that navel low, the abdomen almost like the udders of a cow. That's our cow pose. When you exhale, rounding spine, like your cat waking up first thing in the morning, our cat pose. These create the 2. We'll inhale back to cow. And at this moment, I'd like you to find your own flow, your own pace of breath. If you begin to move differently than myself or Sarah, that's fine. It's pretty likely you have different lung capacities than either of us, so explore yours. Again, find your boundaries. And initiate this conversation between you and your inner self. Good. I'd like you to feel free at this moment to begin to move outside of your box. And by that, I mean literally the 4 points we've created on the floor here. So maybe your hips start to sway as you find your cat pose. Maybe your hips track forward as you find a cow pose. This looks something like an upward dog or cobra we might find later. Maybe even towards something like a child's pose during your cat experience. Again, a moment here to converse with your body, to check in on your wrists, your knees, your ankles, your hips. See if there's any part of you that's really not feeling it today. And be totally okay with that. Beautiful. A few more rounds like this. As I like to say, I'm here to guide us through practice, through posture, and through breath. But one thing I can never do is know your body as well as you do. So please take whatever I say today as suggestion and know that that inner voice, what we might call the Sat Guru, really just your intuition, knows better than I ever will. Beautiful. If you're moving outside the box, let's return to a tabletop posture. Good. Inhaling here. With an exhale, we're going to ground. Inhale, you can drop the navel for one more cow. This time as we move towards cat, we're going to find a downward dog. Let the dog chase that cat. Through cat, rounded spine, tuck toes. Let's drive heels as we lift knees and straighten legs. Legs are not necessarily going to straighten. A bend in them is okay. Heels might not necessarily reach the floor. That's okay too. That's just where they're stretching for. We'll inhale here and exhale to hold. Inhale one more breath here. With an exhale, let's continue that freedom by walking your dog. Pedaling one foot, that means dropping one heel as the opposing knee bends, maybe switching out. And again, finding a little freedom here, a little exploration. Maybe you cross one knee in front of the other. Find a little side stretch from armpit to hip. Beautiful. If you're exploring here, let's return back to a neutral downward facing dog. An inhale here in downward facing dog, and with an exhale, we're going to begin to walk our feet to meet the hands, a forward fold. This first forward fold, the front of our mat, feet can be at shoulder width distance. Let's inhale to a flat back. Hands are likely going to come to the shins, maybe knees are higher. You can see my back's flat here. Any lower, and it's pitching down. Water is going to run off my shoulders like a waterfall. We don't want that. We want a nice lake here, a nice flat back. Inhale once more. Exhale to the floor. Once hands find the floor, let's step feet together. Inhale to flat back once more. We're going to prepare for chair, Utkatasana. By exhaling to bend knees, the torso is going to drape down over those thighs. With an inhale, it rises as knees stay bent. Then we find our Utkatasana, fierce pose, the chair. Take a look at your toes. You should be able to see the big ones. If not, just scooch those knees back. This low back might want to create a shelf. If it does, again, this is where now here's the lake and you want a waterfall. Down, turn that back. Engage those lower two abdomen that we were first breathing with in our 3-part breath. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus arms. Good. Bring those cactus arms together with an inhale. Open the back of that heart. Exhale, open. This time as you inhale, reach high, straighten legs, palms together. Through heart center with an exhale, we'll forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale to flat back here. And with an exhale, weight the hands, weight the right foot, and step the left back for low lunge. A great place to drop a blanket or fold your mat as we drop left knee down for support. Inhale, let's take a lunge to the fingertips. Good. Exhale to ground. Inhale, arms wide. Full low lunge. Beautiful. High to the sky. Exhale to ground. Inhale, reach a little bit higher, and exhale to hold. You can gaze up if it feels okay, but if your low neck or low back have any argument, let's just look straight ahead. Inhale here. Beautiful. With an exhale, like you're strumming a guitar with the left hand, it's going to drop. Inhale it up high to the sky. We'll do this 3 times. Exhale the first 6 hours of your clock. Inhale the next. One more time, around. Good. This time, you're going to send the hand once more, but only 6 hours of that clock. Let it find a rest on that left thigh. Good. Right here is a great place to just gaze up. If you want, with an inhale, you can reach a little higher, and with an exhale, a slight back bend. We've already worked to open that heart. So feel the heart shine high. Let any of those lasting Pisces rains rain down onto your heart to cool the fires we've just ignited. Inhale here. We're going to cartwheel with the right hand, the left follows to frame that right foot. Beautiful. Inhale to your fingertips here. We're going to take one Ardha Hanuman, no need for blocks, just a test run here. Straightening leg, flexing right foot. Inhale back towards that low lunge. Good. Exhale, ground hands, tuck left toe, and step back for plank. Inhale here in plank. With an exhale, come all the way to the floor. Beautiful. Inhale, let's take a low cobra. Most of the weight through your low back. Exhale to the floor. Two more, this time a little more weight in the hands, what we might call a medium cobra. Exhale to the floor. Good, final round, really press here. Lift, peel that abdomen. We might call this a full cobra, not necessarily straightening arms. Inhale, one breath here. And exhale to the floor. Good, inhale from the floor, let's tuck toes. Press through a push-up to plank pose. Inhale here in plank pose. Exhale to hold. Inhale here. Good, we're gonna build a little vinyasa. With an exhale, let's take a chaturanga, hovering. You can come to the floor for any cobra pose, or inhale, shins hovering, an upward facing dog. Exhale, wherever you are, we'll send hips up and through, finding downward facing dog. And inhale here, exhale to release something out the mouth. Beautiful, another breath in here. Exhale to release. One more, take in, find some tension, and exhale, release. Beautiful. Inhale here. With an exhale, we're gonna weight the right foot and step the left one up, mimicking that low lunge, opposing side. Again, a blanket or a mat could be helpful to drop that right knee. Inhale, one fingertip lunge. Exhale to ground. Inhale, arms wide and high. Palms together, exhale to settle. Inhale, reach a little higher, maybe gaze up. Exhale to hold. This is a little bit of Hatha here. Again, finding some comfort in the uncomfortable, in the unknown. We will move, but the movement doesn't matter. You're already here. You're already practicing yoga. You've already done it. Inhale, reach high. Strum that guitar with the right hand 3 times. Inhale. Good. Exhale, noon to 6. Inhale, 6 to noon. One more. This time, exhalation 6 hours. Let right hand find a spot to rest. Inhale, reach up a little higher, and exhale, maybe back bend. Inhale here if it feels okay. And exhale, left hand cartwheels, right hand follows, frame left foot. One Ardha Hanuman, inhale to fingertip lunge. Exhale, straighten left leg. Beautiful. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, ground hands, tuck right toe, step back for plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale to the floor. Good. Inhale for Sphinx, bringing shoulders beneath or above the elbows, Exhale to ground. Inhale here, we're going to release the neck with an exhale. Inhale, left ear, left elbow, or left shoulder, Exhale towards the floor. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. And exhale, floor. Inhale, lift the head. And exhale, tuck toes, forearm plank. You may want to bring the palms together. A little triangle with the arms could be nice. Again, this is a posture in place where I can guide you to plank, to forearm plank, to any sort of core engagement, but it's up to you to engage that core. If you're too high or you're too low, you'll know. Give yourself what you came for. Another breath here, and find the floor. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, melt the fingertips back below the shoulders. Inhale on the floor. Exhale, tuck toes and press through, push up the plank. Inhale here, and we'll take a chaturanga of your choice. Vinyasa, either to the floor or hovering. We'll all meet downward facing. Beautiful, and inhale here, and with an exhale, let something out the mouth. Inhale here, give me another one of those, louder this time. Another inhale here, this time an animal noise, give me something. Beautiful, inhale to plank. Good, exhale to hold. Inhale here, exhale to the floor. Beautiful. Inhale, any cobra. Exhale, weight those hands as you lower the chest, and we're gonna slide and slither back to child's pose. Lifting the chest, draping it back onto the knees and thighs, extending arms towards me, and inhale here, exhale to the floor. Inhale here, and exhale to the floor. One more breath in here, and exhale to the floor. Good. With your next inhalation here, we're going to ground to the hands, and our exhale is going to bring us up to a tabletop posture. Inhaling here, with an exhale, tuck those toes, and we'll find downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's build a little fire. Inhale here. Let's exhale to set the left foot centered in the very back of the mat. It's still centered, it's just a kickstand. So we can inhale right leg high for three-legged dog. Good. Hips stay square for this first three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg a little higher. Exhale, hold. Ready to work the core. Inhale a little higher. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, hover. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, hover. And three-legged. Knee to nose, hover. Find high lunge, drop right foot. Left knee can stay lifted, but if you need it down, you're more than welcome. You might want to step left foot a little to the left for a wider stance before arms go wide and high. Inhaling to the sky for high lunge. If you feel overextended, stepping left foot in a hair might also be nice. We're going to hold this posture for a few breaths, so find something comfortable, something sustainable. Gazing up again is a great option if it feels okay. Directing that heart slightly upward, again, providing that open space for the fire to fill. Inhale, exhale to hold. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the palms together. Exhale, point them towards me. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, pull those doors apart. Good. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, bring them together. Exhale, take them apart. Good. Inhale, reach high. Palms together. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, point them towards the front of the room, and exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Grab something sunny and cactus arms. Open the back of that heart, bring them together, and exhale apart. One more time, inhale, reach high. Exhale, heart center. Inhale to me. Exhale, open that heart, expose it. Inhale, get vulnerable, grab something, cactus arms, pull it down. Inhale, open the back of that heart so it can retreat. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach high, palms together. This is it. Exhale, wide arms, frame right foot. Beautiful. You can drop that left knee down, and we'll work a little Ardha Hanuman. Grab the blocks if you'd like. Let's inhale, lift the chest. With every exhale, straighten right leg. You're going to flow like this for at least 5 of your own breaths. Every inhale, lunging forward. Every exhale, straighten right leg. Inhale forward. And exhale to straighten. A few more rounds like this, continuing your own breath, deepening each time. The next time, naturally, that you make your way towards a lunge, you finish your current round. Flip around here so you can see me better. Stay on your same side. We're going to come to that lunge here. We're going to ground through the hands, tucking left toes. We're going to step that right foot back. And we're going to move into a right foot side plank. So that means right foot down to the floor, left arm high to the sky. You have multiple options here. You can take a knee to the floor for an easier version, or you can hover that left leg to continue really stoking that inner fire. Beautiful. If you've taken a variation, let's return to side plank. Let's all return to plank. Inhaling here. Exhale to hold. Inhale another breath. And exhale, chaturanga of your choice. Vinyasa flow. Find the floor or hover. We'll all meet in downward facing. Beautiful. Inhaling here. Exhale to ground through that right foot. We'll inhale left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale to hold. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, hold. Inhale, find a little bit more lift. Send it all the way from the wrists to the ankle. Inhale here. Exhale for core, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Left knee, right elbow. And three-legged. Hover at the face, your choice, high or low lunge. Hovering that right knee or dropping, maybe stepping right foot out a hair for a little more width. We'll take arms wide and high, finding full expression. Again, if you need to step that right foot in an inch, that could be nice. As you know now, we'll find a bit of flow with our arms here. So please have a nice, comfortable stance for the legs. We're going to hold this for another second before beginning to move. Gazing up might be nice. Maintaining that luscious breath even when we're not moving. It's almost more important here. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, heart center. Good, inhale to me. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach high, grab something new. Exhale, cactus arms. Good, inhale together, open the back of that heart. And exhale, open. Two more times, inhale, reach. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, forward. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Cactus arms, exhale. Inhale, open the back of the heart. And exhale, return. One more time. I'm going to breathe through it with you. Inhale, grab some sky and spread those wings, frame that foot. Drop the right knee. Prepare for Ardha Hanuman flow. Top of right foot down. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, straighten leg. Good, inhale, lunge. And straighten. Find your flow here. If you begin to move at a different pace than Sarah or I, that's perfect. There's no rush. There's no amount to get done. 4 or 5 breaths here. Letting your hips be happy that they found the floor, but still working them. With your next few breaths here, see if you can let the fingertips be like kickstands, like we were in Cobra. They're barely holding any weight. It's really in the core. This is a core exercise as well. Beautiful. See if also as you inhale, you can feel that upper third, that heart chakra, and see if it puffs on the final lunge of your inhalation. Beautiful. The next time you return to lunge, we'll take that full expression, puffing chest. With an exhale, we'll ground into the hands. Inhale here, and exhale, tuck right toes, step left back for plank. We'll take a side plank on the left side to complete this little flow. Dropping left foot down, hovering right arm. You can find variation with those legs. Good, returning to side plank. Let's all return to plank. Let's inhale here with an exhale all the way to the floor. Good, inhale for Sphinx pose. Exhale, tuck the toes, forearm plank. Inhale, forearm plank. Let's exhale to dolphin. Walk the the toes towards the face. Beautiful. A downward facing dog with forearms down, a dolphin pose. This feels easy. You can center your left foot. Let's inhale the right leg high, a little core work here. And exhale, switch. Step that right foot down. Inhale, left high. Exhale, release. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, the forearm plank. Inhale here. Exhale to hold. One more breath in. Build that fire. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale all the way back down, fingertips below the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, press through push up to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, feet together, straight to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Since your feet were together, the left foot's already grounded like a kickstand in the center. We'll inhale, right leg high, and exhale to open dog. Beautiful. With an inhale, you can take a few circles if you'd like. Maybe exhale to change that direction. Good. Squaring the hip if it's open and circling. Let's all inhale to straighten right leg, three-legged dog, full expression. Exhale here. Inhale, reach a little higher. And exhale for high lunge. Again, left knee can drop anytime you need it. When ready, arms wide and high. Beautiful. Inhale here, exhale to hold. Beautiful. Inhale, reach palms together. Like we did with knee down, you're going to exhale 3 circles of that left arm. Strum your guitar, and inhale, reach high. Good. This third time when palms meet, we're going to send both to the right for a twist, wringing out the fire in that belly. Driving right hand into left palm, centering hands at heart. See how long you can hover that left knee if it's still up. Take your time. Inhale here. Good. Exhale, if you haven't already, let's drop the left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, top of left foot down. Inhale, unhook left elbow, turn torso towards me. And exhale, frame the right foot. Good, we're gonna take a full expression of straight-legged Ardha Hanuman. Inhale here on the fingertips. Exhale, straightening that leg. You might wanna find blocks or books here. We're gonna settle with hands on either side of the knee. Inhaling here. Exhale, sink a little deeper. So here in this Ardha Hanuman, we're folded on our belly. See if you can jump back to that 3-part breath and mainly breathe into the upper chest cavity, keeping that belly empty so that you can breathe deeply while staying folded deeply. Good, another breath here. Maybe give those right toes a real flex towards the face. See if you can find any extra stretch to that right leg. Inhale here, exhale back to low lunge. Framing right foot. Inhale here, exhale tuck left toes and step right foot back for plank. Inhale here, exhale to hold. Inhale here, feet together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, ground through the right foot. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, open dog. Inhale, circle. Exhale, change direction. Inhale, square hip, straighten leg. And exhale, high lunge. Right knee can hover or find the floor. You can step the right foot out for balance. We'll inhale here, exhale, arms wide. Inhale them high, and exhale to settle. High lunge, you can gaze up. We'll hold for a moment. Find a little Hatha. Let that fire from your belly allow you to float lofty like the hot air balloon. Inhale here, palms together. Strum that guitar with the right hand. Good, inhale high, exhale twist. Beautiful, again, seeing if you can press this left hand into the right to help center hands at heart. That might help you twist a little more. Beautiful, seeing if you can breathe again into that upper chest cavity, allowing the belly to be twisted, to be wringing out that spine, while still breathing deeply and providing air and space to the heart. Another breath here, and drop that right knee. Turn the torso towards me, drop top of right foot, and frame the left. Full expression, Ardha Hanuman, inhale, low lunge, exhale, straighten left leg. Good, a few breaths here. Again, using that 3-part breath to stay in the upper chest. We're really breathing into the heart here. Good, inhale, let's come back forward to our lunge. Beautiful, exhale, tuck the toes, and let's step back for plank. Inhale here, exhale, let's come all the way to the floor. Inhale to Sphinx. Exhale, forearm plank. Hold here, inhale. Good, exhale, walk the feet towards the face, dolphin pose. Inhale here, exhale to hold. Step left foot centered, inhale, right high. Exhale, let the right fall. Inhale, left high. And left fall. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale here. And exhale to the floor. Inhale, lift. And exhale all the way down. Inhale here. Exhale, press through the hands through push-up to plank. Good, inhale here. Exhale, bend at the elbows, chaturanga, vinyasa of your choice. Downward facing dog. Beautiful, inhale here. Exhale, let something out the mouth. Good, inhale here. Exhale, let something out the mouth. Inhale here. Exhale, step left foot center. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, open dog. Inhale, make a few circles. Exhale, flip your dog. Inhale, let that heart shine high. Good. If you're flipped, exhale, return. If you're circling, exhale, square hip. Inhale, straighten right leg. And exhale, knee to nose. Find high lunge. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, arms wide and high. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale to hold. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale to hold. Good, wide arms. Exhale, frame right foot. Inhale here. Ground the hands with an exhale. Straighten right leg. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale here. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, bend right knee. Inhale, lunge with hands down. Exhale, step back for plank. Inhale here in plank. Feet together. Exhale, straight to downward facing. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, ground through the right foot. And inhale, left leg high, three-legged. Exhale, open dog. Make a few circles. Good, switching direction. Beautiful. Squaring hip here. We'll flip our dog left side in a minute. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to no lunge. Left foot to the floor. Right knee stays hovered. Inhale here. Exhale, arms wide and high. Beautiful. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale to me. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach high. And cactus arms. together and apart. Inhale high and palms to heart center. To me and apart. Inhale high. And one more time, cactus. Good. One more cycle. Wide arms, bring left foot. Inhale here, step back for plank, ground, and step. Inhale here, exhale, bend at the elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. We'll all meet downward facing. Beautiful. Inhale here, exhale, right foot grounds. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged. And exhale, bend the knee, circle. Changing directions. You can flip if you'd like. An inhale, flip the wild thing if we take it. An exhale, shine that heart. An inhale here. An exhale to flip. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee to nose, high lunge. Inhale, exhale, arms wide. Inhale them high. Exhale to settle. Inhale here. And exhale to hold. Beautiful. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, arms wide. Inhale, right knee stays lifted. Exhale, straighten left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, fold a little into that belly. Beautiful. From here, we're going to pop forward into a little bit of a standing split. The way to do that, maybe walk your hands forward an inch so they're framing that left foot. We're going to bend slightly in this right knee and pop ourselves forward and up. Balancing on that left foot, we'll kick the right one high to the sky. Good. If you'd like, you can let that right foot come to the mat. A forward fold. Let's inhale to a flat back. Feet together, let's prepare for chair Utkatasana. Bending as you exhale with the knees, draping torso. Inhale, upright. And exhale to hold. Beautiful. We're going to work a second round of Kapalabhati here in your chair. Inhale, 2/3, and exhale, pump that belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Good. Exhale, cactus arms. Bring them together. Exhale apart. And inhale, reach high, straighten legs, palms together. Exhale through heart center. Beautiful. Inhale to flat back. And exhale, let the hands find the floor. You can step, or if you'd like, hop your way back to a plank. Through chaturanga, let's inhale and upward facing. We'll exhale, all meeting downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale here. And exhale to ground. Inhale here. Exhale to ground. Inhale here, bend in the knees with an exhale, hopper, step your way to a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Good. Exhale, weight the hands as they find the floor. We're going to step weight into that right foot and lift the left one high, matching out that standing split. Inhale, lifted. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lifted. Exhale, release to the floor. As you release, you can bend your knees, preparing yourself for Utkatasana already. Inhaling and exhaling, settling. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, bring them together. And exhale, apart. Inhale, reach high. One more time, cactus arms. Together. We're going to hold for a breath here together. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe into the back of that heart. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reach high, straighten legs, palms together. And exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. We'll work our little balancing series here, beginning with a tree pose. Great time to grab a sip of water if you'd like or need. And when ready, we'll bring that left foot into a tree pose, either right on the shin or maybe higher to the thigh. We really want to stay away from any outward pressure on the knee today or any day. So find your tree where it's comfy. We'll bring hands to heart center when ready. Maybe even a bind here at the foot. And when ready, we'll grow branches. Beautiful, hands to heart center. Let's take that left knee in both hands. Open it to the left side. Extending right arm from shoulder. You can gaze towards that right hand if you'd like. Good, right hand back to hip. Center that left knee. Inhale here. We're going to work our little balancing exercise with closed eyes. You can go where you go if you know. If not, we'll set that left foot on top of the right. The right foot makes contact with the floor. The left foot just contacts skin. When here, this should be pretty easy. You can bring hands to heart center. If so, close your eyes. Should make it much more difficult. That's okay. It's okay to fall. It's okay to try again. This is a great practice for releasing the dristi. A focal point can be helpful. It can also be a crutch. Good, step that left foot down. Let's shake the right one out. And when ready, we'll bring that right foot right to your tree pose. It might not be the same spot as before or as the opposing side. Remember, we're not symmetrical creatures, so that happens. Inhale here. Exhale, grow your branches. Good, inhale, hands together, heart, center. Take that right knee up in both hands, open it to the right side, extending left arm. Maybe gazing towards left hand, add a little twist into it. Beautiful variation of grabbing your toes, straightening leg, as you can see Sarah showing us here. Another breath, and when ready, return left hand to hip. Return right knee to center, and we'll find our little closed eye balance. You can keep your eyes open for this first part, setting right foot onto left. Make sure you have a balance. Make sure you have a drishti, and then lose it. Beautiful. Stepping right foot down, let's shake the left leg out and prepare to stand back at the top of your mat. Again, a sip of water could be nice, but when ready, we'll step right to the fronts of our mats. We'll inhale here, we'll exhale the ground through the feet. We'll inhale arms wide, we'll take them high to the sky, and we'll exhale through heart center. Feet together, we'll inhale to a flat back. Exhale, bend at the knees, preparing for chair. We'll inhale Utkatasana. We're going to take this chair to the floor with an exhale. Sit your sit bones a little lower. Continue a little lower. A little bit further. Good, we'll find the floor. We'll continue our core work with a little Navasana or boat pose, bringing hands behind the knees, sit bones to the floor. You can stay right here or hover hands. Right here or straighten legs. Full expression, an inhale. Exhale, feet to the floor. Inhale, reach high. And lowering your back one vertebrae at a time. Let's find ourselves all the way down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Once you're here, let's hug the knees into the chest and take a little roll of that low back. Good. Let's come steady. Let's take a happy baby, reaching hands between the knees for bottoms of feet. Bringing knees towards our armpits here. Low back glued down to the floor. Good. You can stay here if you'd like. Let's bring bottoms of feet together, knees splaying out, a little Baddha Konasana. Good. Returning to happy baby. Let's hug both knees back into the chest. Good. Hugging knees in. Good. From here, we're going to make our way to our final rest or corpse pose, our Shavasana. You can straighten legs for a Shavasana, or if before you arrive in this final rest, if before your body feels ready to release, to relax, if you'd like to add a few postures, if you'd like to move your body a few ways, you see Sarah twisting here, could be a nice way to finish wringing out that spine before we find our final rest. If you are adding or subtracting postures or adding, no worries, take your time. There's no rush at all here. But when you are ready, when you found yourself comfortably satiated, we'll begin to move towards our final corpse pose, towards our final relaxation. Blankets can be great options for your final rest, for your Shavasana. One beneath the knees could be really comfortable in lowering the back to the floor. As you might see, placed here, rolled up. Good. A blanket over the torso can be very nice as well, to feel hugged down, to feel heavy to the floor. Good. When you're here, and you found yourself relaxing, melting, I like to remind that it can be very difficult to move from the space and place of holding energy, of directing prana and chi, to a space of subtlety, to a space of surrender. It's okay if you still feel the echoes of your practice. It's okay to let them be there, to feel the waves of chi, of prana. Let them be reminders of how hard you worked, how much you just breathed, how present you became. And let them carry you like a raft into this rest, knowing that the current of your energy is moving in the right direction, the only direction it can. You can begin. Bring yourself back to this space and place. Maybe moving fingers and toes first. Allowing those movements to move up into the hands and feet, and wrists and ankles maybe. Legs and arms, appendages. Maybe just taking a moment to be grateful for each and every little tissue and tendon that allows those appendages to move as such. Be free. Maybe hugging those legs and arms into the chest, letting that gratitude come towards the central body, the torso, chakras, the internal organs. Maybe rolling onto one side or the other, a fetal posture as we might call it, a rebirth from this corpse pose. When ready, you may find your way upright to sprout that new seed, to find new life, and to rise once again to an upright posture, seated much like in which we began. Bringing hands to heart center, a moment here to reflect. Let the echoes of your practice wash over you. To hear the judgments, the good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, all of the above, and to let them go. Inhale here, and exhale to ground. We'll close our practice with 3 luscious ohms, just as we began, inhaling for the first. Ohms fade to silence. I thank you all so much for your space in this place, even virtual, for yourselves, for your breath, for your presence, for your practice. Most importantly, for being you. For yourselves, for each other, for each and every one of us. Namaste. Thanks you all once again. My name is Jacob. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, I would love to hear them. Open to feedback as always. If not, I hope you have a lovely rest of your Sunday, and I look forward to seeing y'all again when we get the opportunity. Cheers. Thank you, Sarah. I do actually believe I'll be teaching again on Tuesday at 10 a.m. That is the next opportunity if you wish to check it out. Next time you'll see me here. If not, I hope to see you next Sunday. And until then, cheers.
Thank you, Jacob. This is Carolyn. Are you still there?
Yes.
Yeah, nice class. I feel very worked out from tips of my toes to the top of my head. And
So good to hear your voice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks a lot. It was a beautiful practice.
Thank you. You're very welcome. It's all
Thank you.
that Aries fire flowing. Yay, yay.
Yeah, hope to see you soon.
Yes, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I did my teacher training with Carolyn.
Oh, beautiful. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Lots of thank yous, thank yous. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.
Kristen, I like that.
Thank you all so much for joining us virtually. Hope to see you here again soon and even better in person. Stay tuned. Also, please let me know if you're not already receiving our promotional emails. You can just send me an email at sarah@omculture.com. That's SARAH@omculture.com. Thanks so much. Happy Sunday.
Thank you, Sarah.
Take
Bye-bye.
good care. Bye.